Hater.
We learned a lot about dangerous winds on April 27, 2011. Most buildings aren't built to stand up to EF4 or EF5 tornadoes.
But there is a way to make homes and businesses sturdier. WHNT News 19 meteorologist Jennifer Watson has details.
Hurricane-force winds caused the wall of a building to crumble last week in Richburg, South Carolina. But this was not because of a hurricane or a severe storm, but on purpose by massive fans in the 21,000-square-foot test chamber at the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety.
According to insurance industry data, wind damage to commercial property from recent severe weather events has reached historical levels, and IBHS is trying to find ways to make buildings more structurally sound. Dr. Tim Reinhold is a Senior Vice President of Research and Chief Engineer.
One of the things that studies have shown time after time is that when you have a major event go through and somebody, a small business is displaced or down for some period of time, about 25% of them never come back.
IBHS conducted the first ever controlled high wind test earlier this month to test wind-resistant construction techniques and see how they compared to more common practices across the country. They constructed two 30-foot by 20-foot one-story masonry buildings comparable to strip mall shopping centers using identical materials but different installation and assembly techniques to see which would withstand the strong wind better. The stronger building was reinforced by addition of wind-resistant construction features, including properly reinforced masonry walls, a correctly installed flashing and wind-resistant roof cover, well-anchored rooftop equipment, and the use of roll-up doors with wind locks. The yellow building represents the one built with common practices, while the blue building right next to it is the one built with stronger practices. When wind gusts reached 73 miles per hour, the roof flashing failed on the common building, and at 110 miles per hour, the side wall collapsed. You can clearly see the cinder block wall crumbling. During both tests, the stronger building did not experience any major problems.
Getting the roof right, that's the damage that happens most frequently, and if people would pay more attention to how they attach the roof cover and how they anchor the metal around the edge, there's a lot of damage that would be avoided.
Believe it or not, the components used to make the resilient commercial building stronger and safer cost less than 5% of the total cost of the entire structure and only slightly lengthen total construction time.
With minimal cost and slightly more time, a small business can considerably improve the structural integrity of its buildings and likely lessen the time of recovery significantly after a natural disaster strikes. Jennifer Watson, WHNT News 19.
Wind speeds peaked in the study at 136 miles an hour, comparable to a Category 4 hurricane or an EF3 tornado.
To learn more about the tests and other performed at the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety, go to our weather blog, valleywx.com. Up next,